Hey Parks.
Hello, Chef Lisa. What do we have here?
Welcome to Schoen Home, you guys. So I wanted to do something just easy. It's the end of the week and I'm really tired, and I had some extra chicken cutlets, these beautiful breaded cutlets with gluten-free breadcrumbs. And I know this sounds silly, but I said to Parker, if I asked you to make a chicken parmesan hero or a chicken parmesan sandwich, how would you do it? And you were like,
Not a clue.
not a clue, even though it seems obvious. So I was like, you know what? Maybe it's not that obvious. So I'm going to show you how I do it, okay? So we'll talk about it in a minute, but the first thing I'm going to do is, well, I'm using these King's Hawaiian sweet rolls, right, which we love. I love Martin rolls. Those are my favorite of these type of rolls, but we can't get them on the West Coast. That's like an East Coast thing. So we have these, which are fine substitute, and they're not even a sub. They're fantastic. So I have this little mini 4-pack, and all I did was I cut it in half, okay, because they come attached. And the first thing I want to do, you're gonna freak. I'm gonna put some cheese on here. This is shredded mozzarella cheese.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put it on both sides, okay?
Top and bottom.
Top and bottom. And now I'm gonna throw this in the oven. I have the oven set at 450 degrees.
And we're going to keep going here.
And we're gonna keep
This
going.
is going in. Okay,
Yeah,
let's step
so
over
let me
here.
just get this in
You're
here.
putting that in there. Okay.
And we'll get that melted.
All right.
So, you love chicken parm, I know.
I love chicken parm.
Yeah.
I love chicken parm.
Me too. It's like one of my top 10 of all time items, right? When I was growing up, I grew up in Great Neck, as most of you know. We had this place that we could walk to from our high school called Scotto's Pizzeria. And it was my favorite pizza place in the town. We had like 5 or 6 pizza places. People like Gino's, people like Roma Pizza, but I like Scotto's, okay. And I would always get a slice of pizza after school because we could walk. It was like a couple blocks from the high school. And then on certain days when I was super hungry, I would get a chicken Parmesan hero. I have never had a chicken Parmesan hero better than the one at Scotto's in my life to this day, except unless I make it for myself, because I know how I like it.
Are they still there in Great Neck?
I don't know.
Maybe. Okay.
I don't know. I read recently that they're in Vegas, which was like, what? But anyway, so what about you? Where did you like eat chicken parm?
At Italian restaurants.
At Italian
You
restaurants.
get spaghetti and marinara sauce, meat sauce, or chicken parmesan.
Like sauce
But
joints.
it was not like yours.
It was not like
Yours
mine.
is a different deal altogether.
And and we're using this like sweet kind of bread. Do you usually like it more on like a crusty, hard bread, or like a Kaiser roll, or?
Yeah, I remember more like an oblong, sub piece of bread.
Yeah, like a hero.
Yeah.
That's what we called it.
A hero. Yeah.
So we called it a hero.
Right.
And what did you call it?
Well, I just remember it's a hoagie it was a hoagie at college in New Jersey, and I think a hoagie in Boston.
Right.
And I thought it was a sub in New York, and
it was either a submarine sandwich or a hero sandwich, like HERO. And then, like, I went to school in Massachusetts, and they called it a grinder.
Oh yeah, right. And they're all kind of the same thing.
It's all the same thing. It's just basically a sandwich with stuff on it,
And
like you get from a deli.
at college,
right?
the guy that went around selling at night while you're working in your dorm room, he was the hoagie man. And
Oh,
he had
really?
a push cart, and he'd call out "Hoagie man, hoagie man," and it was a hoagie sandwich, a hero sandwich.
That's interesting. Okay, well, anyway, so we're just going to assemble this. It's going to be pretty simple, but I just thought it would be kind of fun. So I have 2, boneless, skinless chicken cutlets. And if you watch my videos before and you saw me make Jeter Parm, I marinate this overnight generally in whole eggs and hot sauce and fresh thyme and salt and pepper and garlic powder. And that's what we did here. And then
it turns out to be that.
And I bread it and I pan fry it. And this is leftovers we had. So I was like, what are we going to do for dinner? So we're going to put this on a sandwich. We're going to let that cheese melt. Let's see how it's doing. We still got a minute.
Look at that.
I know. It's super hot, Parks, so just don't touch that pan, okay? So the reason why I did that was because I wanted the bread to get a little bit toasted, and I wanted the cheese to get a little bit brown and bubbly the way I like it.
Yeah.
And I didn't want it to be like milky white stretchy. I want it to be a little bit crispy.
Yeah.
And that's also going to protect the bread from the sauce getting it soggy.
Wow.
Right? So this is the
Okay.
bottom. So the first thing I want to do is I'm going to put a little bit of sauce on the bottom.
Smells really good. That cheese smells really good.
And I'm using my favorite jarred Rayo's marinara.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now this is going to be a little bit of a sloppy kind of sandwich. Like this is not going to be pretty. I mean, it is going to be pretty, but it's going to be a little bit more on the sloppier side, which is fine. Okay. So then we have our chicken cutlets.
Yeah.
Okay. And what I want to do is just add a little bit of Maldon sea salt to the top, just for extra flavor. And, you know, we're seasoning and laying our flavors as usual, right? And this chicken's already cooked through, so we don't have to worry about that. We're really just getting everything hot. Okay, so I'm going to put one cutlet like that and one cutlet like that.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then what I like to do is put a little bit of basil down on my chicken for that extra layer of flav, right?
Yeah.
Flav.
Yeah.
Okay, and then we're gonna put more sauce.
Oh my God. It smells so good.
Is this how you would have approached this dish or no?
No.
No. Okay.
Okay.
And then we're gonna put a little bit of Parmesan cheese
nice.
on that.
Yeah. Flavors.
And we're gonna put just a little extra cheese. Okay. So now, here's the interesting part, okay? Now you could just eat it just like that, right?
Yeah.
But the way they did it, well, I don't know if they did it this way, but you would always get at this place, Scotto's, the chicken parm here will come in foil. And they would cut it down and you would just eat it like that so you could take it on the road.
Really?
Yeah. So what I like to do is lift this up.
Yep. Take that out.
Yep, you can remove that. Thanks, Parks. He's such a good sous chef. And I'm going to wrap this up.
No way.
Okay, and this is going to go back in the oven for 5 minutes. Okay, so we'll take a break, and when we come back, we're going to show you and we're going to eat it. Okay?
Okay. But I'm starving.
Okay, so this has been in the oven for 5 minutes. It's very hot. Should we? This is new for you?
Yeah, it's new for me. I've never cooking in tinfoil. It's kind of wild. It's like they make swans out of it. There's the Chinese restaurants that give you to take home food in the swan tinfoil.
But most people cook with it and then they don't use it as a to-go device. Right?
I think so.
It wasn't meant for that. Okay, anyway. Okay. Oh my God. Okay. So, oh my goodness, you guys.
What happens now?
I'm going to take it off of here.
Okay. Ooh, that cheese is...
Actually, I'll just cut it on here.
Yeah, okay. Wow. The little sliders. Wow. Did that restaurant do little chicken parm sliders?
No, they
No.
didn't.
So the slider part, this is yours.
Yep. Oh, baby.
Oh,
That would be one.
okay. Which way do you go?
Just try not to burn my fingers.
Oh, really?
Yeah, really. Okay. Oh God, this is gonna be unbelievable.
Okay.
Ooh.
Boy. Oh, yeah, well, that goodness there. Chicken parm sliders. Is that the bread?
I should have
There was a
sprayed.
cheese on the bottom.
No, I should have sprayed the foil.
Oh, okay. Okay, well, note to self.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Okay, this is bye-bye.
That's bye-bye.
Okay.
What do you think?
Oh, I can't wait. Are you kidding?
I'm gonna go for it.
Okay. Me too. If you're going in, I'm going in.
Mm.
It's hot.
Mm.
Oh boy.
Mm. Mm. Mm.
Delicious.
So
It's
good.
so delicious. Mmm.
Right? Mm.
Amazing.
So good.
These are your chicken parm sliders.
Chicken parm sliders.
Wow.
That's it, guys.
Oh.
Anyway, simple but fun. Great to do with leftovers. Do it with a chicken cutlet, a turkey cutlet, a pork cutlet.
Delicious.
Cheers to that.
All those flavors.
One more bite.
You asked me what I would have done if I had done it.
Yeah.
I probably would just put the chicken on a piece of bread and put some cheese on top and threw it in.
Mm.
I would have missed it. The basil and the layers and
So good.
the...
Thanks for watching, guys.
Oh, so good.
We'll see you soon.
Thank you, Chef Lisa.
You're welcome, Sous Chef Parks.
Yeah. Fantastic.
So good.